All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Sarika, if you can just confirm if we've gone live. I think we've gone live. Welcome, everybody. This is
Looks like we're live.
semi-final one. We are with Jiravengers, Robert and Rodney, and Hamburg Drop Beer Club, Jan and Oliver.
Hello.
It's been an amazing journey. These two teams have played amazingly well, destroyed some teams, played close matches with some teams. But all that matters is next 30 minutes. So, next 30 minutes, I say, because we are going to do a quiz in 30 minutes, which will be probably the fastest quiz that we have ever done. So, let's see how that goes today. In the interest of time, I am just directly going to share my screen, and then we will begin. Let me share my screen, presenter window. This is my customer window. Let me. Any thoughts? Jiravengers, Hamburg Drop Beer Club.
I've seen Hamburg Drop Beer Club. They've earned the spot, and so we'll see how they.
Nice.
Praise from Caesar.
Nice. Nice. I like this. Before it starts to the trash talking, I like some people being nice to each other. All right. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
As I mentioned, it's on the clock today. We try to wind this quiz up by today. By 8:30 p.m., some of us have hard stops. Rather than finding any other day, we said, let's see if we can finish this in 30 minutes. All of you know the rules. One change that we have done here today is instead of 10 questions, you get 8 questions and 2 speed rounds. Of course, chat, you still got to do the same thing. You got to say all the wrong answers. Sean, I'll try to keep chatter to a minimum so that we don't take too much time. But yeah, everybody knows what we have to do. Don't be a cheater. Sarika is the official invigilator sitting behind the screen, not on video right now, but looking at all of you in zoomed in capacity. You guys know the ideal quizzing poses as well. And with that being said, let's directly jump to it. As you can see, we have 8 questions and 2 speed rounds. We'll see how today goes. Since all 4 team members joined quite early, I think I'm inclined to give the pick to Hamburg Drop Beer Club being the newcomer in this semi-final arena. Bob and Rodney, are you guys fine with that?
We're good.
Okay, perfect. So Hamburg Drop Beer Club versus Jiravengers semi-final 1. Jan and Oliver, let's pick a number and begin the game.
Let's start with number 1.
Yeah.
All right, number 1. The question is here. You just have to identify the author and a book. It was originally called First Impressions, but it was changed before publication. The author wrote the first novel in 1796, rejected, revised, and published in 1813, 16 years later. The writer's name didn't appear on the book. It just said by the author of another famous title. The book has never been out of print, and despite writing famous love stories, the author never married. Tell me who is the author and what is the book that we are talking about, which is originally called First Impressions.
I have no idea, Jan. I have absolutely no idea. But if you want me to guess, I'd say Jane Austen.
Let's go with that.
Okay, so I need a book name and the author name.
Oh. Pride and Prejudice.
Okay, is that your final answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is correct. Jane Austen and Pride and Prejudice is the right answer. Full 10 points for question number 1 for Hamburg Drop Beer Club. Awesome.
You're amazing.
Guessing for the win.
Awesome. Let's get to it. Rodney and Bob, your turn.
Bob, let's do it. Question number 8.
All right, hitting it from the other end. Let's go to question number 8. Here is the question number 8. You just have to fill in the blanks. Mount Everest, Lhotse, Makalu, and heights are given. Obviously, these are the top 5 highest mountains in the world. On the right, there are countries' names which have changed. Ceylon to Sri Lanka, Persia to Iran, Burma to Myanmar. What is Rhodesia now? And what is East Pakistan now?
Okay, I know one of the two blanks on the left is Kilimanjaro, and I want to say it's the first one.
Okay. All right. I'm good with Kilimanjaro. Do we think anything? Do we think that Matterhorn or something like Mount McKinley / Denali?
Denali shouldn't be on this list. It's not top 5.
Okay.
There is one in South America that I think is. I want to say it's Machu Picchu, but I'm not 100% sure.
Let's go with that. We only have like 6 seconds left. So.
Okay, the last one, East Pakistan, is now known as Kashmir.
Okay, Kashmir and Rhodesia.
Not a clue.
Final answers?
All right. All right, let's go with the 3. So Machu Picchu and
Kilimanjaro,
not in that order.
Okay.
In the reverse order, and then
East Pakistan is now known as Kashmir.
Yes.
Okay. Not correct answers. We go to all 3 actually. We go to Hamburg Drop Beer Club for a steal.
Mountain wise, Jan, I think K2 is one of the bigger ones. East Pakistan might be Bangladesh.
Yes, and Rhodesia is Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe. Oh, damn it. Yeah. So it's just the mountain that we're missing.
Okay, so final answers. Rhodesia, you're saying Zimbabwe. East Pakistan, you're saying Bangladesh. And which one are you saying is K2?
The second
one.
Yeah.
The second one, K2. Any guesses for the third one?
No.
That's fine. We'll close the question. And you guys are actually right on the 3 answers that you gave. K2 is the right answer, which is the second highest mountain range in the world. Rhodesia is now Zimbabwe. East Pakistan is now called Bangladesh.
What is the second?
You might have ruffled some feathers in India by saying East Pakistan was Kashmir, Rodney, but we let that slide.
I'll blame
Very
the
sensitive
American.
issue.
What is the second word?
Yeah.
Never heard of that one.
Sorry, the second one, Kanchenjunga. That's also in the same belt. That's the
Okay.
third mountain, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not
Awesome.
K.
So since you got 3 out of 4 correct, I'm going to give you 5 points for question number 8. And we go back to the wall for another pick by Hamburg Drop Beer Club.
All right. Let's take question 6 and let's make patterns.
Question number 6.
Yeah, please.
All right, let's go to question number 6. A very simple question. Architecture Au Clair de Lune is a 1956 painting by René Magritte. Magritte takes everyday objects, places them in surreal settings, blurs the line between the reality and imagination. This painting that is shown on the right is inspiration for a famous scene. Identify the movie.
Nope. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right. Shall we guess Star Wars and move on?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
A
Final
New
answer,
Hope.
Star Wars?
Star Wars: A New Hope would be the guess.
All right, not Star Wars in New Hope. We go to Bob and Rodney for a steal.
I have an idea, but it feels like the wrong idea.
I am open to any ideas. I'm looking at that picture and it's just reminding me of a Moody Blues album. So That's certainly not a movie. So let's go with any ideas right now.
I want to say Inception, but I think I'm thinking of the wrong painting.
I can see Inception. I say we go with it.
Got nothing better. Let's
Alright.
go with it.
Final answer, Inception.
Yes, otherwise we might take Liz's response with Spaceballs.
Spaceballs. Not Spaceballs and not Inception. We go back to Jan and Oliver, and I give out a hint. The hint is one word, Jim Carrey, or two words, Jim Carrey. Let's see if you can, like the movie with Jim Carrey. I'll put 30 seconds on the clock.
Truman. I think it must be something serious. So I don't think it's Dumb and Dumber or.
I was gonna guess The Mask because it's quite surreal, but
I would go for Truman Show. Is it Truman Show?
oh, Truman Show. All right, let's go with Truman Show.
Let's go with Truman Show.
Right? Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Sure.
That is correct. The Truman Show. That ends finale scene where he climbs out of the entire set is actually inspired by this Rene Magritte painting.
Okay, you must be an artist to see similarities just because.
I'm not. That's what the production houses say. That's what the people say. I'm not an artist. Far from it. But yeah, question number 6. Good guess by Hamburg Drop Beer Club. And we give 5 points for that guess. And we come back to the wall for
Good guess is
Jiravengers.
the name of the game today.
I'm feeling 7, Bob.
Let's do it.
All right, question number 7. A very straightforward question again. We're looking for the author of this book. This book is titled Mycroft Holmes. It is a novel by X and Anna Waterhouse. X was originally born as Ferdinand Louis Alcindor Jr. and has been an actor, a coach, a best-selling author, a martial artist, trained in Jeet Kune Do with Bruce Lee and appeared in Game of Death in 1972 as well. He's also an author. His main profession, for what he's known as, I've not mentioned here. So just need to identify who this person is who wrote this book called Mycroft Holmes.
So I know him better as the co-pilot in Airplane, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Let's go with it.
Is
Okay.
that your final answer?
Yes.
Yes.
That is right. Arguably the second greatest basketball player ever, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I know I might have angered some fans here, but for me, second greatest ever after MJ. I didn't know that he wrote this book, which is amazing.
That's
I'm now going to read this book. Question number 7. Full 10 points to Jiravengers for that great crack. Let's head back to the wall. Hamburg Drop Beer Club, your turn.
Number 5. That's completely
All
wrong.
right,
Oh,
number
number
5. Number 5 is a little twisted question, but let's see. Manowar is an American heavy metal band from NY, known for its music on the basis of fantasy and mythology. In 1984, the band was awarded a Guinness Book of World Records. It has since been broken by them again in 2 occasions, but owing to fear of damages and loss to something, Guinness actually shut down that category. What was the award that they got?
The loudest band in the world.
All right, is that your final answer?
Whatever Jan says is the final answer here.
All right, that is correct. They were identified in 1984 as the loudest band in the world. I think more than what a jet makes at that point. I think it was some 131
They're
decibels or
pretty
something.
close. Slayer is also pretty close, but they're the loudest.
Yeah, I think after that they stopped counting, but like it has now apparently gone up to 139 decibels or something as well.
Yeah. That's wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, great crack by Jan. It is the largest or the loudest band in the world. Question number 5, full 10 points to Hamburg Drop Beer Club. And we go back to the wall.
Bob,
Avengers.
All right. Let's do number 2.
2 works.
All right, number 2. A little trickier question. X's groundbreaking discovery was initially overlooked. leading to Francis Crick, James Watson, and Maurice Wilkins receiving a Nobel Prize for her research. Instead, apart from this, she also did work on colds and viruses, which were appreciated, but her main contribution was to Y, which was never identified until later on, for which she's called the wronged heroine, the Dark Lady of Y, or the forgotten heroine. Who is this X and what did she identify?
So this is going to be embarrassing, but I'll...
Wait, isn't it ours?
Oh, that's yours.
It is.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
It just became the nice guy, Bob. I think.
I know.
was about
I
to give you
stopped
the
him,
answer.
but
I thank you.
He is so much in the flow.
I have a feeling, Bob. I don't know
I'm
if you
gonna
know the
regret this,
answer or
but
not.
Rodney, what do you think? Do you are we looking at something like RNA, mRNA?
It's either picture looks a little too recent to be my first thought, which is another heroine that was not recognized in her time in science.
Mm-hmm.
That's Marie Curie. It's a little too more recent. So I'm thinking it's definitely DNA. I know there was a story about that, but I cannot remember the name.
I don't remember the name, but there was research into mRNA, which is kind of important as far as like the COVID vaccines.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely why I'm blanking on X.
I am too. Well, let's get the partial points if we can.
All right.
Okay.
mRNA,
what?
final answer.
Can you say it again?
mRNA, final answer.
Or messenger
I'll-
RNA.
I'll give you points. I had written DNA, but she had actually discovered, or her work actually contributed to DNA, RNA, and mRNA, which is the right answer. So I'll give you. Oh, I closed the question again. I was supposed to close the question now that I think about it. Question number 2. The majority of the points go to Jiravengers, 6 points. But we close the question on that and we go back to the wall because I'm looking. We now have 14 minutes to cover the rest of the quiz. Oliver and Jan.
Oliver.
Let's go.
By the way,
for number-
Oliver, did you know the name?
No, that's the embarrassing part. I knew the DNA part, but
Okay.
of course I did not know her name, which
Yeah,
is
that's
the
why I put
embarrassing-
lesser points for her name because I didn't know it either,
Yeah.
sadly. Just knew that she contributed to DNA. But Rosalind Franklin, now I will not forget. Okay, Jan and Oliver, please pick a number.
Number 3, please.
All right, number 3 is an etymology question. The word comes from Greek, meaning black or dark or bile. In ancient Greek medicine, it was believed that human emotions and health are governed by blood, phlegm, yellow bile, and black bile. An excess of black bile was thought to cause deep sadness or depression. Over time, the word evolved in Latin and later entered Old French before coming in English. What is this word? Any guesses?
Sean has a guess.
Oh, I like Pokemon.
Yes.
Melancholy.
You know, Jens's teammate Stavros would probably be all over this question.
Oh yeah, 100%. Any guess, Oliver? Yeah.
Melancholy. Yeah.
Sorry?
Melancholy.
Yeah. That's a good
Okay.
one.
Is that your final answer?
Let's go.
Yeah.
For that.
Yeah.
That is correct. Melancholy is the word that has originally come from dark, and while dark was melon, and from there the word come. Question number 3, 10 points again to Hamburg Drop Beer Club.
This is
Knocking it
all
out of the
guessing
park.
today.
Good guessing. Keep
All right. It looks like we are now on the last question of the main round. Question number 4. Bob and Rodney, here is your question. Identify the 2 flags.
Why couldn't I have gone 3? I knew 3 right away. My geography apparently has been lacking today.
Yes, there's a lot of things lacking today.
The kings of speed round are finding it hard on the normal round. 30 seconds.
Do you have any ideas, Bob?
Nope.
These are going to be super obvious, and I'm going to head facepalm as soon as I hear the answer. But I am drawing a complete blank. You may have to just
The
pass it.
bottom looks either, I would say, like East Asian, maybe.
Well, maybe we could guess Malaysia or Polynesia. Not Polynesia, Philippines.
It's not the Philippines.
Well,
All right.
Any guesses, guys?
bottom one will say Malaysia just to have something.
Yeah.
But I know it's wrong.
Yeah, not Malaysia. We go to Oliver and Jan for the Steve.
First one is Argentina. Second one is Kazakhstan.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue with
Final
you.
answers?
Yep.
All right. Kazakhstan is right. The first is actually Guatemala, not Argentina. I'm not sure if you're seeing the logo in the middle. The colors, yes, are
thought they
familiar
have-
with Argentina.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that's a little different. So that's Guatemala and Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is,
job.
of course, right.
I have to Google it now.
Good job.
All right. 3.5 points for that question number 4, Hamburg Drop Beer Club on that lead. With that, we come to the end of the main round. And now I think it's all on the speed round. Since it, Jan and Oliver's your pick. Go ahead, guys. Which speed round do you want? You're like 9 minutes away, so I think we can pull it off.
Of course.
Let's take the
Oliver?
first one.
Yeah.
Let's
First
take the
one?
first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speed round one.
All right. Let me just click on speed round 1. Put 2 minutes on the clock. And start the first question. Here we go. I feel the need for speed. The dialogue is from which movie?
Need for Speed.
Need for Speed was a video game. Fast and
Right.
Furious?
Fast and Furious.
Say lock and pass.
Lock.
Okay. It's Top Gun. Type of energy stored in a stretched rubber band.
Kinetic?
Kinetic. Lock.
Potential. Bill Watterson created which famous comic strip?
Kevin and Hobbes?
Lock. Oh,
Yay!
In Toy
Guessing!
Story, what is the name of Woody's owner?
no clue.
Kid. Lock.
National sport of Japan.
Baseball.
Oh, yeah. Lock.
Lock.
Sumo wrestling. Who has the power of Shazam but is a kid?
Shazam, but he's a kid.
Isn't that an app?
Oh, I don't know.
Andy. Lock.
Billy Batson.
Where's Billy?
Which TV
Batson?
series features a young Clark Kent growing up?
Smallville? Lock.
That is correct. Who was the first Disney princess?
Oliver, that's your home turf.
The first one is hard. Blanche-Neige, Aschenputtel. Cinderella? Is that Cinderella?
I guess so.
No, the one with the dwarfs. What's her name in English?
I don't know.
8 seconds. 6,
Oh, that's-
5.
Let's go with Cinderella. Look, that's a different one, though.
Snow White.
Right. Well, I said it in French.
All right, we close the speed round with 2 correct answers: Smallville and Calvin and Hobbes.
Sorry, Jan.
So Sarika,
Why have I not
6
thought about
points.
super wrestling? That was
sumo
I was
wrestling,
so
yes.
convinced it was baseball.
they are really good at baseball. I think they're the
Yes,
world champions.
They
of
are.
hockey.
They are.
Right.
They are. It's very famous, but it's officially recognized sport as sumo wrestling. Sarika, 6 points for Hamburg Drop Beer Club on the speed round. And let's go back, put 2 minutes on the clock and go speed round 2. And let's see how can Bob and Rodney perform in
So
this.
I think they've got enough to lock the win. This is just for
are you
pride.
looking at the score? Okay.
Yeah.
But like I think Kings of Speed round should still play at the
Yeah.
best they
Yeah.
can,
I mean,
right?
Come on,
we're
All
still
right,
going
are
to
you
play
guys ready?
it, but I think Bob is right.
All right, let's go. Let's start the question. Here you go. Name of MCU's main timeline, Earth's designation.
It's the sacred timeline.
Lock.
Earth's designation. There's a number to the Earth.
616. Earth 616.
Lock.
Earth 616. 616. That is correct. Ian Fleming's famous for creating
Among Chitty Chitty Bang Bang and James Bond.
James
Wow.
Bond. Hergé created which famous cartoon?
Isn't that like
Pass.
obelisk? Yeah, pass.
Okay, 10-10. Visiting bank in Harry Potter.
Gringotts.
Lock.
Lock.
That is correct. Real name of Winter Soldier. Why does it say real name?
Bucky Barnes.
Lock.
Bucky Barnes is correct. Name of Wonder Woman's home island.
Themyscira.
Lock.
That is correct. In GOT, name of Jon Snow's direwolf.
I don't know.
Pass.
Ghost. Who developed the first successful polio vaccine?
Jonas Salk.
Lock.
That is correct. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Which movie's dialogue?
I know too many movies that said that.
First.
I think of Sun Tzu's Art of War, so I'm even further off.
It's a very famous movie.
Pass.
Okay, it's Godfather. Final question. Which part of human body produces insulin?
Pancreas.
Pancreas.
Lock.
Lock.
That is correct. All right. So with 11 seconds to spare, let's see how many did you get. Earth 616, James Bond,
Not enough.
Gringotts, Bucky Barnes, Themyscira, Jonas Salk, and Pancreas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, right? You didn't get Ghost, Godfather, or Adventures of Tintin. So 7.
Right. 7.
So 21 points for speed
impressive.
round 2 for the Jiravengers, Sarika. If you can do that total, is it fine if we jump to the total slide already, Sarika? If you could just confirm that. Hey there, Sarika?
Yes, you can. Sorry, I was
Okay,
not on
perfect.
stage.
All right, let's just double check everything. Question number 1, 10 points to Hamburg Draw. That is right. Second, 6 points to Jiravengers. 3, 10. That is correct. 4, 3.5 correct. 5, 10. Again correct. 6, 5. That is correct. Question number 7, 10 points to Jiravengers. That's correct. Question 8, 5 points to Hamburg Draw Beer Club. That is correct. And with 21-21. I think you're right, Bob. I think there has been another upset. That means congratulations, Hamburg Drop Beer Club. You're
Thank you.
officially moving to the finals of QuizWiz 3. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good job, Oliver. Good job, Jan.
Also, Rodney and Bob,
Congratulations.
thank you for showing how to do a speed round. Damn.
I think almost a difference of just a 10 pointer question here and there and like a couple more here and there, but like really close match. I'll give a little bit of it to the speed at which we did
Speed
today's
round.
quiz.
Speed round was really game changer for, I think.
It
It
so
still
Speed
comes
round.
down to question choice. If we had picked the
Yeah.
right questions,
That's
it
true.
would have been a different outcome.
That's true. That's
This game
true.
always comes down to that.
yep.
Yep.
And so what was different this time around was this is one where for the first time this season the Jiravengers got behind, and so it
It's
was
true.
kind of trying to look to catch up, and then Rodney's
100%.
right. We picked the wrong questions, so it's just like.
I think first time this season, you're right. You went behind and then you tried to come back up, but like, yeah, it was like the lead that Jan and Oliver took was just a bit much.
It was. We had hope. I think I think there was like a sliver of hope with the speed round.
Yeah.
If they answered more than one question right,
Yeah.
that was gone.
And they did two. They answered two questions right.
Anyway,
Awesome. Thank you so much, Oliver and Jan.
Thank
Congratulations. You move on to the
Congratulations.
next
Thank you.
round, which
Thank you.
officially means this year we will crown a new champion. Bob, you will always be the king, Bob. So please don't take that crown off. That forever is yours. The chain might, come back for a second. But yeah, congratulations, Jan and Oliver, Rodney and Bob. We'll see you in the next edition of QuizWiz and, of course, at Team. Jan and Oliver, I will reach out to you for your final match. We have the next semi-finals on 25th between Guessing Gurus and Nothing But Funk to get your opponents, and then we will decide how it turns out. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We, as I said, rushed today's call because some people have to drop. Thank you, everybody, and have a good weekend.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
So much. Bye bye.